When was the last time an Archbishop of Canterbury left office involuntarily? And I said, I think probably it was 300 or 400 years ago, and they lost their heads, literally. So this is really quite extraordinary and unusual. And I think it's going to be a very challenging time over the next weeks and months and the next year. But it seemed to me that, as you say, it really was inevitable. And it was inevitable primarily because of what Justin himself had said about how leaders need to take responsibility when organizations fail. So I think he's only being judged by his own words. He's had a very difficult time the last few years, particularly I think he was affected by the lockdown, the impact of that in COVID. He's been open about the fact that, he suffered from depression and had mental health issues. And he said, quote, "I take full responsibility." And then, of course, we've seen in examples of the former Archbishop of Canterbury, George Carey, the previous Archbishop of York, John Sentamu, and the previous Bishop of Lincoln, Christopher Lowson, that under Justin's own direction, they've actually faced very severe penalties for breaches of safeguarding protocols, much less severe than the ones that Macon identified in his report last week. So the question is, inevitably for Justin, if he thinks that's how people should be dealt with, and that's the right thing to do for others, then it must surely be the right thing to do for him as well.